Students, I am going to prepare this preparatory video for the planning of upcoming week. That means the next week. Okay? You know that we are almost completed the chapter number 2. Almost completed. And you know that every Saturday there is a small video related to the next week planning. So students, you can see on the board, next week we are going to start multiplication, unit 3. Students, for this lesson, that means multiplication lesson, you will have to prepare a table. So students, from the next week onwards up to the end of your year, that means what? Suppose it may be that online class, physically class, like this. But students, you will have to prepare the table. It is very helpful to you in this lesson also. Not in only this lesson, students, in mathematics, whenever you study, the tables is very important. So now students, I am going to tell you that from today, next week, I will give you 2 tables every day. 2 tables every day. You will have to prepare that. Not in homework, but you can just prepare that for half an hour per day. Okay, students, now come to the point. Unit 3, multiplication. Students, you can see here, you can see the board properly. Here, revision exercise. Revision exercise, that means what? You have already learned this lesson also. Not this lesson, related to this lesson, some of the things related to multiplication lesson, that is the revision exercise. In that, product will be there. Product, that means what, students? Whenever you multiply 2 numbers, then the answer will come. The answer is said to be a product. कोई भी 2 नंबर को अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, उसका जो आंसर आता है उसको हम प्रोडक्ट बोलते हैं इन मल्टीप्लिकेशन. ओके, नाउ मेक अ टेबल. स्टूडेंट, हाउ टू मेक अ टेबल? You have table also, no problem, but make a table. In this lesson, you will have to make a table. But first of all, if you have a preparation of table, then you will have to make a table. That means what? I am going to write, suppose, a table of 7. Then make a table of 7. But students, how to make a table of 7? If you know the table of 7, it doesn't matter. If you know the table of 7, it doesn't matter. But how to make a table of 7? That means what? 4 plus 3, 7. So that's why you have to make a first 4 table and 3 table like this. 3, 4 table, 4, 3 table like this. That means what? 4 ones are 4, you can know that. And 3 ones are 3. The addition of 4 and 3 will be 7. So that means what? 7 ones are 7 also. Now for 2, here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4 like this. 7 or 4 twos are. 4 twos are 8 and 3 twos are 6 and 7 twos are 14. Then you can see that 8 plus 6 is 16 is 14. 8 plus 6 is 14. You know that. Then this is the way to make a table. I will explain you in live class, but this is the fundamental concept of that. If you want to make a table, then that means the number is added to both number. That means कोई 2 number का वो addition है. तो वो 2 नंबर का टेबल आप करोगे, उसका जो आंसर आता है, दैट मीन्स द प्रोडक्ट. दिस इज द थर्ड टेबल. दैट मीन्स व्हाट? द रिलेटेड टेबल. सो स्टूडेंट्स, मेक अ टेबल इज अ पॉइंट. ओके, नाउ देन आफ्टर exercise 3.1 is continue. Multiplication by 1 digit number. Students, you know very well how to multiply every numbers. This is the multiplication by 1 digit number, only 1 digit number. I am going to show you that. You can see here, multiplication by 1 digit number is that suppose you have 25 multiply by 3. This is the 1 digit number. Then whenever you multiply 25 multiply by 3 like this, 3 5s are 15, carry 1, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 7. This is 75. This is the multiplication by a 1 digit number. This is the 1 digit number. Student, you will have 2 digit number, 3 digit number in this lesson also. Okay, in the next exercise, that means exercise number 3.3, 3.4, 3.5 like this. So students, this is the multiplication by 1 digit number. And this is the vertical method. Student, this is the vertical method. This is the vertical method. 25 multiplied by 3. This is the vertical. Vertical, that means what? This is the vertical. That means the line, the pole. It is the vertical. And this is the horizontal. Horizontal, that means what? We can say that अगर हम देख सकते हैं यहाँ से वो पूरा आप देखोगे तो अर्थ दिखेगा आपको. जब तक अर्थ दिख रहा है तब तक आपको दूर तक देखोगे तो ऐसा लगेगा कि स्काई और अर्थ दोनों मिल रहे हैं. Actually they are not meeting. So that's why it is called horizons. So that's why horizontal method. This is the vertical method. That means वो पूरा ऐसा है, vertical method. You can see here, this is the vertical method and that is the horizontal method. But we are going with only the vertical method. Okay, but students, here next method is there. It is very important. You can see. I will explain you in online class also, no problem. But this is just a simple fundamental concept of that. So students, you can see here box method, or it can say it to be or lattice method. Student, box method, lattice method, how will you do that? Then I will explain you, no problem. Suppose you will ask like this, students, 324 multiplied by 5. Suppose you will ask like this, okay, 324 multiplied by 5. Then how will you do that? Just see here, students. 300, we can say that 300, that means 300, 20, 4, and you can put a box here and multiply by which number? 5. These all are the multiply by 5. Now you are going with this. You know the multiplication, that means what? 5 3s are 15. You can write here 15. But after that 2 zeros. Same thing, 5 2s are 10 and 1 0, and 5 4s are 20. Okay, it is over. Now just add this one, 1500 plus 100 plus 20. इन सबको ऐड करना है. दैट मीन्स आप अगर उसको कॉलम में अरेंज करोगे, यू कैन अरेंज दिस इन कॉलम. यू कैन सी दैट 1620. So students, this is the lattice method, whatever you can say that box method. You can see here the boxes. So it is said to be a box method. So students, I will teach you properly in online class. But this is the fundamental concept of that these things are to be completed in next, that means upcoming week. Okay. So students, now box method, find the product. You know how to find the product. That means what? Multiplication. This is the find the product, fill in the blanks, word problems, and multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000. You know student, multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000, that means what? If you want to multiply some number with 10, 100 and 1000, how can you do that directly? I'm going to show you that. How can you do that directly, students? You can see that if you ask like this, 15 multiply by 100. So you can just students multiply 15 ones are 15 and put both the zeros. That means the product of this one is 1500. This is the multiply by 100. So student, directly you can put the zeros. But if there is 100, 10 and 1000 also, so that's why. Otherwise, if here 2, then you have to multiply 15 twos are, and then after put 2 0. But students, here we are talking about multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000. So that's why whenever you multiply like this, you can just put the 0. If I'm going to ask you 4 multiply by 10, then student you can directly 10, 4 10s are 40. But you can see here 4 1s are 4 and put the 0 here directly like this. Multiply by 1000 like this also. So students, I'm going to tell you that you have to prepare this. All the things, not preparation. This is not the homework, but this video is for the planning of next week. So student, you will have to prepare this, but listen to me very carefully, students. If you have a knowledge of tables, then you will be able to do this exercise, this lesson also. So if you have a table of 20, if you have knowledge of table of 20, that means if you don't know the table of 20, just start from today onwards. So that's why you will be able to do this lesson fluently. Okay students? Bye.